Hello, it's Wednesday the 14th of July, and this week we have Overrun at Compiund as our challenge. We've got charged scouts to help us, and for once that's actually going to be really helpful. They've got a good bonus for the right challenge, so that's going to be good fun. I do want to start the video with a shameless plug for the Rotting family's newest guild, Rotting in Heaven. We're looking for players, so if you want to come and rot with us, improve your game, and have a lot of fun at the same time, then either leave a comment below or contact me online with my line IDs in the description, or I'm on Discord as well. So shameless plug over, and let's get on to the maps. So the first map we've got is the Delivery Man, and it's a open boxes map. So Pizza Glen's going to be useful. There's threat reduction, no auto spawns, so taking scouts with any threat reduction weapon is going to be useful. Another useful weapon, because there is a tank, is the Winter Harpoon if you have it. If you don't have it, don't worry. Probably the best idea would be to use a bruiser. The main thing being that you want to keep the tank back or be able to take hits from the tank. Obviously being able to route it far away is useful for that. Also you could use a warrior with a morning star, but that's a bit more risky because if it doesn't push him back, then you're probably going to struggle or take more damage than with a bruiser. There is a flashing red box on this map, which is down the bottom right, which means danger. When you open it, another tank will spawn. The good news is, if you open it from the right hand side and leave the box till last, then the tank won't be able to reach you on that turn. And if you've had to open it and it's the last one, line's lit up and you get to the exit. Quite an easy map up to a point. Obviously anything with a tank gets a bit tricky as you get higher level, but if you can keep that threat down, you shouldn't have too much of a problem. And also just to warn you that when you're on the right hand side of the map, the incoming does come in on the line, so be aware of that. The next map is a car crash. It's a kill of walkers, and you start with a bunch of walkers to the top right of you, and then a few wandering around on the left around the corner. So you need to be able to deal with the ones on the right. So if you've got a spear and a Krentz Edge, that's going to be a good shout. Or if you've picked up the tactical musket from the Guild Wars shop already, you'll be able to kill quite a few of them from a distance with that. And then either having Beta or a bruiser to go in and mop up. Hopefully you've managed to get them charged from the two scouts. And then it's just a case of trying to drag the walkers to you one at a time, or a couple at a time, and herd or prowl them with, depending on what team you've taken. Again, not too bad a map up to a point where your scouts don't take normal walkers down on their charge attack. And then you're probably going to be looking at Sasha Assault, Yumiko team, just to get charged, keep them stunned, and then just work your way through it that way. Next map we've got is called Push On. It's an interesting map in the fact that it's got a threat counter, but the threat counter starts at 0. And it won't, unless you make threat, there won't be any incoming. You start with 2 walkers and a tank right in front of you. And there is a lot of walkers to your right, around the corner. Do I show it? Yeah, walkers to the right and another tank. You've got to kill both the tanks before the exit light turns on. Early on, probably want Huntsman Darren in lead with another scout and a bruiser, or have a Winter Harpoon again to keep the tank rooted. Then you can prowl the tank. There's a couple of spots here where you can run the full length past it, and then it will come down and try to get you, but not go far enough, and you can just keep running up and down. Which is a really handy way of taking a lot of health off the tank quite easily. And then you want to grab some of the lower level walkers, the normal walkers' attention one at a time to get charged up again, and then get the tank's attention and go up and down again. No threat makes it quite a fun level, especially at early levels. So yeah, I'll show you a few different teams for that one. Next map is Rat Race, which starts off as okay and then gets really difficult. You've got 2 tanks on it, which doesn't help. You've got an incoming and you've got blind corners and quite a few walkers to start with. So what you want to do is you want to move down to the bottom of this map, have a look, see what's there. You don't really want to get round that corner until both the tanks are dead, or at least until one, you know that one tank has wandered off. Rick and Scout, Daryl is probably going to be a good team for this for quite a long time. Get some of their attentions, prowl them, kill the tank, keep the threat down. I'm using Sasha here with the harpoon again. It's a really good map set for that. So if you can get one, do. And then you got to get round the corner and get to the exit. There's an incoming which comes in at the bottom, just below where this 47 is, and then just to the top right of where Eugene is, there's an incoming, and I think you get an incoming on bottom right or top right are in this end zone as well, depending on where you are on the map. But yeah, threat reduction, take your time, kill the tanks. It was actually not that long ago we had it where a silent fire weapon was really useful, similar to the one that you can get in the Guild War shop at the moment, where you would use Sasha Assault and set the tanks on fire and build a wall. But with Winter Harpoon, I think that's sort of overtaking it. I will try and show you that fire technique though, because it's quite a useful one if you're free to play or don't have many paid for weapons. Next map we got is Deathtrap. Open the door, takes 2 turns, gets everyone on the line. There's 1 tank and a load of walkers. This is my preferred team for it, for pretty much up to 48. Get Gabriel on the door as quickly as possible. Hope the tank wanders away, and hope Glenn starts charged to smash any walkers that are around that corner. Then hope to take any hits if you need to. It's quite straightforward. I know there are people out there who kill everything, keep the threat down, with Huntsman Daryl and Beta, but I'm not a big fan of that. It just takes a bit longer and I just prefer just to run for it. I will show you both techniques though. The last one is the worst map of the set, and that is Data Center. Apparently I didn't have a video of it last time, so I've had to borrow someone else's screenshot. Open the 3 cabinets and then get to the exit on either side. This was quite a nice start because they aren't all on top of you, but usually they are a lot more on top of you than this. Charged scouts will help with that initial spawn. Hopefully you'll be able to take quite a few down and get the threat down. But you've got a tank to the bottom left and to the top right. And if you move too far to the right, you'll get its attention. You can't see it at the moment, which is always annoying. However, with the tank on the left, if it's in the bottom left square, so 1 space down from where it is, you can actually open this cabinet, which Glenn's opening now, without alerting it. So that's a really good tip. If he is down there, try not to alert him, or at least don't alert him until you have to. But you shouldn't need to, because you can open it and then run right. If he is stood there, then you're going to need to get its attention before you go to open the box, unless you're using Pizza Glenn. Don't forget you can exit both ways. So if you get its attention, start drawing it this way. pull him along to the right hand side of the map and then run a scout round to the left and get out that way. I hate this map. I'll show you a few different teams. I'm still not 100% sure what the best team for it is, but it's gonna be a horrible one. Other than that, this is probably one of my favourite map sets, so hopefully I'll be able to get through them quite quickly and show you a few different teams for them. Anyway, thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. And remember to give me a shout if you want to come visit us in Rotting in Heaven. Thank you. Bye.